Every act of service has a story. Every story has the power to inspire. In a world that is always rushing forward, we pause to listen, to learn, and to lead with purpose. Here, conversations go beyond words. They ignite compassion, leadership, and change. This is True Rotarian, where service meets storytelling. I am Hemant Bhasin. Thank you for being part of this journey. Let's begin. What if I told you that somewhere in the world right now, a child is drinking clean water for the first time? A patient is receiving life-saving treatment. A village is seeing hope where once there was darkness. And most people will never know who made it happen, because service does not always seek recognition. Service simply happens. Namaskar. On Rotary International Day, I want to tell you a story. Not just about an organization, but about a philosophy, a way of life. A belief that ordinary people can create extraordinary change. Let us travel back to 1905. A young lawyer named Paul Harris looked around a rapidly growing city and felt something is missing. Connection, community, purpose. He gathered few professionals not to build power, but to build friendship. The name Rotary came from rotating meeting locations, and the true rotation was something deeper, a rotation from self-interest to service above self. Over time, Rotary grew across continents, cultures, and communities. And today, Rotary is present in more than 200 countries and geographical areas. And unknowingly, they started a movement that would change millions of lives. Rotary was never meant to be exclusive. It was always meant to be inclusive. People from different professions, different cultures, different beliefs, united by one single idea, is because it is not about title, it is about values. And the values never go out of style. At the heart of Rotary lies something very powerful, the four-way test, which is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendship? Will it be beneficial to all concerned? Ladies and gentlemen, these are simple words, but profound principles. They are not just questions, they are a moral compass. And perhaps that is why Rotary has lasted for more than a century. When people talk about Rotary's impact, one word stands out above all: polio. There were times where thousands of children were paralyzed every day. Rotarians across the globe refused to accept that reality. They partnered with governments, organizations, and communities. And today, friends, we stand on the brink of polio-free world. But Rotary's work does not stop here. It is peace building, education, clean water, mental health, youth empowerment. These are not projects. They are all acts of hope. Many years into Rotary journey, I realized something. The world sees the results, but rarely hears the stories behind them. The silent heroes, the moment of compassion, the human journeys. When I started the True Rotarian podcast, my intention was very simple. I wanted the world to hear the stories that often remain untold. Stories of service, stories of compassion, Stories of ordinary people doing extraordinary things. Because behind every Rotary project, there is a human story, a volunteer, a dream, the moment of transformation. True Rotarian is not just about Rotary members alone. It is about everyone who believes in giving back to the society. Anyone who believes that together we can build stronger communities and stronger nation. And celebrate purpose, not to highlight individuals alone, but to inspire a culture of giving. Because I truly believe when stories are shared, inspirations multiply. Rotary has given me friendship across the continents, lessons beyond textbooks, and privilege to serve. And every time I meet a fellow Rotarian, I see the same spark, a desire to leave the world a little better than what we found it. So today, I invite you to ask yourself only one question. Not what world can do for us, but what can I do for the world? You do not need to be perfect. You just need to begin. Before we part today, I invite you to pause just for a moment and ask yourself, not how much we have achieved, but how many lives we have touched. Because in the end, it is not success that defines us. It is service, not recognition, but compassion. As Rotarian, I feel deeply grateful. Grateful for the friendships, grateful for the opportunities to serve, and grateful for the lessons Rotary teaches us every day. Humility, compassion, integrity, and above all, hope. On this Rotary International Day, let us commit ourselves to kindness, service, and humanity. Thank you for being part of this journey. I'm Hemant Bhasin. This is True Rotarian podcast, where service becomes inspiration and inspiration becomes action. Keep serving, keep inspiring. Thank you and Jai Hind.